Aquarius, so this is going to be your reading for the first half of September. I hope I'm finding you in good spirits. I'm not on camera because I'm trying something new with noise canceling headphones and meditation music. I want to see how this is going to work. If it does, you'll see me on camera with headphones on, which I'm sure you don't care. It's not like I can't hear you. But anyhow, please remember to like, share, and subscribe and comment. I do like to read them to know how the energy plays out. If you need a private reading, I do those as well. Links in the description box below, or you can go to the website listed above on that bar up there, and we will be more than happy to schedule you a reading. Please remember that this is general energy, so it goes left, right, up, or down. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. You don't want those problems. And sorry, I heard something fall or something. Alright, sorry about that, Aquarius. Okay. Your love story readings will be out there should be out now. They should be out now. And if you've missed it at the end of this reading, the link to yours will be right here. Okay, so Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. This is what I feel. I feel like a blessing is being granted to you, but you have to see it as such. Okay? I feel like, I feel like you need to see it as such. I feel like you have a lot of care for what it is that you have been doing, or for a person in particular, but you can't let that guide you. You know what I mean? I feel like you have to take whatever happens right now with a grain of salt, a grain of sugar. Let's see what your blessing is. I got 2 cards. I only want 1. Spirit, can I have 1 blessing for Aquarius this first half of September? Well, it's not in there. It's in there somewhere. A blessing for peace of mind. I almost feel like your plans are being changed. Things are changing. But it's there to help you create balance. It's almost like, how can I put this, Aquarius? It's almost like you shouldn't settle on something. Just because it's in front of you, or just because you feel like you should. It's like you need to find a peace of mind in the turmoil. Yeah, the answers are deep within you. I feel like you're fighting against an instinct. Like an instinct to fight, an instinct to put your guard up. It's your instinctual feeling that you should do something. But the thing is, even if you express yourself, it's not going to come out the way that you think it's going to. So you need to find peace within the situation as it's being presented to you. Yeah, I feel like big change is coming for you during this time, Aquarius. Something you didn't expect. It's almost like something is closing out for the best. Not like it's leaving you forever, but I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know how to explain that. But you can expect something better. Happy success, discovery, and peace. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, you have travel. This card tells me you're moving to a new opportunity. And it's definitely different than what you thought it would be. Things are not playing out in the way that you thought that they were going to play out, or in the same, like, aspect. Very interesting. It's almost like you moved yourself towards the idea of happiness. Kind of like you talked yourself into something, right? But the more that you moved into whatever it is, you notice something different. Like something different about a situation or a person. It's almost like you're seeing the imperfections and you're learning how to balance those. Like you're learning how to form a union. So here's the thing. If you're in a relationship and you had to learn how to love somebody, okay, you finally opened yourself up to it. It's almost like this person isn't perfect by any means, but you see that it could still move forward. So you're trying to see how to make it work in real life, you know, like, or if it's going to work. So you're looking at it in a clear mind, but it's like you have your guard up for good reason. This is not irrational fears that's causing you to do this. This is rational problem solving, I guess you can say, you know. So we have the Star, Justice, the Hangman, the Moon, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Rods, Four of Cups, the Magician. Everybody's getting lots of major arcanas. Nine of Pentacles. We have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Lots of major arcana. You have most of them at the beginning, which means it took a lot for you to get here, for sure. Okay, so let's talk about the bottom of the deck first before we get into this. We have the Sun. The Sun talks about fulfillment and success. I feel like there's an assessment to see that if that's where you are. You're feeling good, but you still... Okay, I kind of feel like you want to get to the nitty-gritty of things, right? So I feel like somebody was giving to you and you finally accept it. It's like there's a final acceptance of a situation. And there's a sense of happiness or togetherness. Good times. Because of it, I feel success, like we got here, okay? Yeah, there was a risk taken and I see you being happy, but yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, so with the Star, you're still in healing mode. Okay, it's almost like you weren't sure what route to take, but you just took one. Okay, you just took a route and you're like, well, while I'm doing this, then we can heal, or then we can get through stuff, then I can learn things about this person. I feel like you got into something to heal something else. Maybe an old relationship or an old situation. It's like finally moving on from something. Okay? I do feel like there's good balance in this relationship. Like you work really like well together, but you're taking it very slow. You're taking everything very slow, but you're moving forward consistently is what I'm getting, okay? The Hangman is because even though things seem fair and logical, like it will work out, there's still a little bit of hesitation that needs to be done. I still feel like there is some need for you to heal a little bit. It's like you have this success, or what you feel like is success around you, like you've finally gotten here where you wanted to get to, I guess, but it's still new. Aquarius, it's like you're not fully in it though. You're in it, but you're not fully in it. I feel like there's still confusion lingering here, still holding on to the past. I almost get this feeling like you still need to clear something up. You're starting to see that there's still something that you need to clean up. But you're still moving forward with this newness. Because I see you moving towards it. You like the optimism. You like the eagerness of it all. But you still got to clear up something from the past that you're trying to heal from. And you almost feel like that's the reason why it's really hard for you to jump fully into this. But the reason why you move forward from this is because someone either left you behind or treated you like you weren't an option. So you made a choice to move forward. And it's like you're coming to peace with that within yourself. You might try to contact this person, but I feel like it's more about you coming to terms with what has happened in the past. It's like you're healing and realizing that you have something good here. And you're learning to treat it as such. So your mind space is changing. It's like you're realizing that you have something. And it's something that's worth moving forward on. For those of you that have career dreams, I feel like you should start actively participating those dreams. It has to be steady though. You have to be steady on your dreams or you need to leave it behind. That's what I'm going to say. So, excuse me, this is a good time to start clearing out illusions. If you're going to do it, do it. When it comes to career, money, or some sort of hobby that you want to turn into something. If it's something you really want to do, then do it. If it's a hobby, then keep it a hobby. But it's like you need to start picking up your life. You know? It's like this is a moment, Aquarius, where you're like, I need to start doing things for me or making some sort of plans for myself. You have this optimism. Excuse me. You have this optimism about the future. And you've been holding on to whatever. Or feeling like it's not fair for everybody else for you to achieve your dreams, but it's time for you to achieve them. If you're going to do it, do it. If you're not, then don't. I feel like it's important for you to have something for yourself here. It kind of gives you clarity to have something for yourself. A dream, an aspiration, something. This is really a time, Aquarius, of you getting out of your head and starting to express life in a more physical way. It's like realizing your power. And that you have the power to balance your life the way that you need it to. You don't have to be impartial, you know. You can do things fairly at the same time and move towards your goals. I also feel like you want to be strong within yourself. Like, make your own money, make your own decisions, not have to rely on anyone, and you have to take the steps to get there. And you can do it. Oh, Lord. And you can do that for yourself after a time of like probably not doing that for yourself or just ignoring the fact. But you can attain anything you set your mind to during this time. It's just that you have to bring it into realization here. You have to bring it into actualization. Make a plan for it and go for it. And you can achieve it. You can honestly get a good start at least. If you're worried about leaving someone behind, I feel like they'll heal without you. I mean, not without you, but they'll, if they can think of things in a fair manner, they can understand that you're doing things for yourself. And that's the honest truth, okay? So, you're changing your perspective about something that has hurt you in the past. Something you felt very close to, or something that was close to your heart. Maybe a friend or a family member or a loved one. A lover, probably. A relationship that hurt you. You're changing your perspective on that relationship because it's time. You know, it's time because you don't want it to have control over your mind, which in turn will have control over your actions and stop you from taking risks or doing things that create meaning or experience in your life. You've definitely been watching something unfold, right? And the more you look at the details of it, the more you look at the details of your life, you can see that it hasn't really been helpful. Some of you've been watching someone, waiting for them to come back, and that's not really helpful to you. It's making you build an ideal situation that's not going to happen, which is just making you frustrated or unmotivated moving forward. So it's time to change that. Have a different mindset. So balance is here to help you out. Yeah, it's here to help you clear out the energy that you don't want something bad to happen to yourself. You know, it's like, I'm not going to take that risk. I'm not going to jump out there or create what I need because I'm scared that it's not going to work out. But what's happening is you're not giving yourself a chance to work with spirit to create these good situations for yourself, you know? It's almost like you're finding power and not moving. And that's not really going to help you, you know, in the future, okay? So when you think about that you're giving your power up to this feeling that you're feeling, think about it that way. In a mature and logical way, you're giving your power up to this, okay? And it's time for that to change. It's time for you to be reborn. And by doing that, you have to take the actions and the steps in real life, right? You've done enough processing in your mind, Aquarius, and now it's time for you to put it into action, right? So you can have too much grace, and I feel like that's what you've been doing. Too much grace, too much patience. And what's happening is you're not able to express your desires and wants and needs, which may make you feel manipulated or hurt, you know, because you're not taking control of the situation. You're letting someone or something else have control over you. So it's definitely time for you to move forward. I see that there's a fear that if you stop waiting, though, that it's going to really cause you to get further and further from what you thought your goals were, okay? But really what's going to happen when you disconnect from this thing that you've been waiting for, that things will start picking up. I feel like you need to have a sense of adventure. You know, you need to have a sense of competitiveness to be happy, to go towards your dreams and your goals. You do have the power with the Magician. Yes, you just have to invest the time and energy to bring it into the real world, right? It's almost like you need to be a shining example of how you should be treated, or what you have to offer to the world. You know, it's not for anyone else to show that to you. It's like for you to show that to the world so other people can match it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you're looking for something to come into you that you're not putting out into the universe. So they're trying to get that they're trying to get that balance for you to get that idea out of your head that, you know, it has to come to you. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to put in the work, like you don't have to do it. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, okay. So it's really about building up your confidence and seeing who you are as a person, because I feel like you've been giving a lot of your power away, and it's time to take that back. So whatever illusion you had in your mind about how things were going to play out, it's time for you to choose a path and do it, okay? Because the more that you don't choose your path and you sit in your illusion, the more you get further and further away from this fulfillment that you have shining all over you. Okay, so this is actually oh my gosh, so this is actually a really good reading, Aquarius. It's just about you putting in the effort and doing what you have to do for yourself. The Magician in the reverse is about being manipulated. Don't let yourself be manipulated by your previous direction or by someone else's direction or someone else's force. Do what feels good for you, what's going to make you happy, what's going to bring you peace. I feel like instinctively you want to let someone else have control so you can like follow the path. I know that sounds really weird, but you know, it's important for someone to love you for what you're putting out into the world and not what they're expecting for you to put out. Okay? All right. So, thank you so much for being here, Aquarius. Don't forget to check out your love story reading. I love you so much. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.